We do anywhere between 6 to 9 live small group coaching calls per week. Everything from mindset to overcoming challenges, to walking through proposals, to Q&A, to sales and marketing and how to build your business. It's not just this concept of I want to learn how to be a bookkeeper for someone else. It's how do I want to learn how to grow and build my own bookkeeping business. That's what really makes the Academy so special.
Hello, my name is Emily. I'm the COO here at the Stay-at-Home Bookkeeper, and I have the awesome privilege of having Bill Rogers with me here today, our CEO. We're going to talk a little bit about the Academy, what makes it special. So welcome, Bill.
Awesome. Such a pleasure to be here today. Really looking forward to it.
So Bill came into the Academy recently with his wife, Deanna, as partners. Can you talk a little bit about your journey joining us?
I tell people that I'm a recovering corporate executive. I left the corporate world to focus on going out and acquiring businesses, but not just any business, going out and acquiring businesses that change people's lives. And that's what really drew us to Tiffany and the Academy was just, that's everything that the Academy is about, is out there to really embracing people to empower growth and freedom and financial stability for their family. And so that what's really drew us to the Academy and why this has really become a passion for us.
I love it. So Bill, you have gotten down into the nitty-gritty in the business, have done a lot of mentoring calls, worked with our team, and really gotten into the structure of how our business works. I want to know from your perspective, what makes the Academy special compared to other programs out there?
Great question. You know, what really makes the Academy successful is the support infrastructure. It's the community. This is not a do-it-yourself program. This is not something that you're just listening to a whole bunch of videos or reading books or things like that. Everything from our training and our curriculum, we have hundreds of hours, not just about bookkeeping, but about how to build a bookkeeping business. And then we have a support group. This is a private group of only active students in the Academy. So you have anywhere between 220 to 250 other people walking the same exact journey that you are on to support you. Plus, we have 6 bookkeepers on staff. These are professionals that have gone through the Academy, built a business for themselves, and have come back to help other entrepreneurs build their own bookkeeping business. So they're there to answer questions, everything from marketing to how to do specific aspects of bookkeeping for businesses, how to grow and build your business. So what's so great about this? This enables you to go out and find clients and immediately dive in to start building your business with an entire support community there to answer those difficult questions. All you do is you go in and you post a question to the community and they'll answer it in less than an hour. So you've got that, phone a friend type of environment for you. Plus, another big aspect is our mentoring and our coaching. We do anywhere between 6 to 9 live small group coaching calls per week. Everything from mindset to overcoming challenges, to walking through proposals, to Q&A, to sales and marketing and how to build your business. It's not just this concept of I want to learn how to be a bookkeeper for someone else. It's how do I want to learn how to grow and build my own bookkeeping business. That's what really makes the Academy so special.
I love it. So let's talk a little bit more about the Facebook group, because as we said, we could have anywhere from 220 to 300 people in there at a time. And some people get really nervous when they come in and they see our portal. And so talk a little bit about advice you have for people who are just starting and are a little bit new and maybe intimidated by our group, by our calls.
Love that question. So I tell you what, it's all about taking action. It's all about a community that's there. Every single person in that group, whether they've got 1 client or 50 clients, all started at 0 and they all started in. So what's so great is imagine going on a journey, but instead of going on that journey by yourself, You're going on a journey with 250 other people that have gone on that same exact journey that you're on, though they're a few steps ahead of you. That's what's so great. It's that community aspect. It's that, ability to be vulnerable, ability, the questions and the input that I love the most on the community are the people that are going in and really being vulnerable about what it is to build a business. Because you can see that entire community and that support to surround them and lift them up and to help them. So building it with someone else is always so much easier than just being in a silo at home in front of a computer, listening to videos or reading a book. You've got those people nudging you and pushing you. And I tell you another thing that we've got that's so special is our dedicated success manager. We have a dedicated success manager. They're there to be your accountability partner. They're there to hold you accountable for your goals that you had coming into it, to keep you on track as you're navigating the academy and building that business of yours.
And what's special about our student success coordinator is she has been through the program herself. In fact, we touched on it. All of our mentors on staff have been through the program. So it's not just people who out there who have been bookkeepers. They have been through this themselves. They have walked through the steps that all of our students are going through and have that unique insight that others may not have. And that's really special.
Yep, and that's what really separates the academy from other programs that are out there.
I love it. So talk a little bit more about some of the bonus calls we do. So not only do we do mindset marketing, we do Q&A for people who have basic questions about bookkeeping. Talk a little bit about more of some of the bonus calls that you've been doing and several of our staff do.
That's great. And this really gets into the fun part for me. So it's taking that 25 years worth of corporate sales and marketing experience and bringing that into building a bookkeeping business. So we do everything from how to build a referral program. How do you go out and find people that are going to send you clients and send referrals and build that referral partnership, to the basics of marketing, to mindset challenges. How do you build out an email program? How do you go out and establish your social media footprint? So it's all of that nitty-gritty of the sales and marketing, breaking it down to basic common language, to practical steps that you can take today to build your business. So it's not an overly complicated system that we're putting in place. We're breaking it down and using tried and proven methods to really go out and build your business from the ground up.
Love it. So let's talk to some of our potential new students who might be coming in but are a little nervous, may not know if they're good at math, have never had a business before. What piece of advice do you have for people who are considering, thinking, should I do this? Is this even a good option for me? I don't know if I'm brave enough to dive in. What is some advice you have for those people?
Take action. You've got to change the status quo. And that's the biggest thing is people who have that imposter syndrome or that fear of success. Understand that every single person in our community, as Emily said, has gone through and built that business, and they started from the ground up. They started with 0 clients. 70% of our students have no background in accounting, finance, advanced CPA, taxes, or any of it. They just have that desire to build that financial business freedom and to build a business for themselves. So, the biggest piece of advice I have for you is you have to change the status quo. If you expect the circumstances in your life to change, you have to take action.